fix it.
What page is that? What page is that on? That's,
What page is on? That shit, I'm living about that.
Like the school item.
Michael.
yeah, and then see, the people that
we have
get
to
them.
pay the money.
What page is that on?
What page is the school, the schools?
Oh, it's the,
Let me show.
page 69.
69. Yeah, okay.
Morning.
Look how much we give it back to Raymond Brown. This is a school they strict,
Yeah.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
Why should we have to pay for the school system negligence?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just paying for the state.
I understand that. I'm saying,
He said we just paid what?
The state did.
Yeah, right.
but they should not be giving up these schools that have these large tags on it. You know, close some of the ones that don't have state debt on it. Good morning. The July 20th, 2016 meeting of the Board of Estimates is now called to order. In the interest of promoting the order and efficiencies of these hearings, persons who are disruptive to the hearing will be asked to leave the hearing room immediately. Meetings of the Board of Estimates are open to the public for the duration of the meeting. The hearing room must be vacated at the conclusion of the meeting. Failure to comply may result in a charge of trespassing. Madam Controller, are there any corrections, additions, or deferrals on the agenda?
Yes, good morning. Please note that both Mayor Rawlings Blake and Finance Director Henry Raymond are unable to attend today's Board of Estimates meeting. Accordingly, the mayor has designated Deputy Finance Director Steve Kraus to act on her behalf. Also note that Deputy Comptroller Harriet Taylor is absent today. I would also like to note that the Honorable Mayor Stephanie Rawlings Blake is abstaining on page 70, number 1. Okay, I'll continue. Please note that the Honorable President Young is abstaining on pages 70 through 71, items 2 and 3. Also, pages 71 through 72, item 4. Please note that there are no abstentions for the comptroller. And also, please note that President Young is voting no on page 69. There are no other corrections or additions to the board. Also, please note that we have 2 protests. Pages 23, items 1 and 2. A protest was received from Civil Construction LLC. Also note that there was a protest received from Ms. Kim Trueheart on pages 1 through 75, all items. The board did review her protest, however, it will not be heard.
Thank you. I would direct the board members' attention to the memorandum from our office dated July the 18th, 2016, identifying matters to be considered as routine agenda items together with any corrections and additions that have been noted by the comptroller. I will entertain a motion to approve all of the items contained on the routine agenda.
Move approval of all items on the routine agenda.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. The motion carried. The routine agenda has been adopted. The first item on the non-routine agenda can be found on page 23, item 1 to 2, Department of Public Works, Office of Engineering and Construction. TR 08313. Will the parties please come forward?
Transportation, not DPW.
Department of Transportation.
Good morning. Leonard Bennett for Civil Construction and John Schuster is here. Sorry, John Schuler for Civil Construction.
I'm Bimal Depkota, Chief of Transportation Engineering and Construction. The Department of Transportation recommends the Board of Estimates award this contract TR 08313 to P. Flanagan and Sons.
Your Honor, Civil Construction is protesting this award based on the fact that it was the low bidder by $152,772.60. The Department of Transportation has based their denial or the fact that they have not considered Civil's bid based on some slight irregularities and technical defects that were not material. They did not change bids, Civil's price, their quantity, their quality, or their delivery of their contract. They also cited the fact that Civil did not certify that it was a certified contractor, but Civil has been a certified contractor for a number of years, has a number of ongoing projects for the city of Baltimore, and part of picking up the bid documents was the certification that Civil was in fact a qualified or a pre-qualified entity for the project. I do have Mr. Shuffler here who can testify to some of his personal knowledge regarding the matter, but ultimately, I think it would be a huge disservice to award this project to P. Flanagan at an additional $152,772.60 to the city when Civil was in compliance. There were just some slight irregularities that were not material to its bid package.
Laura Simon from the Law Department. It's fairly clear in this case.
You're speaking to the mic.
Sorry. Better. It's fairly clear in this case the city provided very clear instructions to all bidders about how to fill out the bid form and how to submit their bids. Unfortunately, Civil Construction did not follow these instructions, and they acknowledged this in their letter to the board. This board has historically thrown out these types of bids in the past, and this is something that would be upheld by a court for not being arbitrary or capricious.
Okay, so they rejected because they failed to fill out and sign the pages on 554 and 546 of the bid book. 3 pages of the bid book. Okay.
And one of them is speaking to the fact that they affirm their prices. So that's an important page.
Okay.
And as well as acknowledging the addendum.
Okay.
Your Honor, part of the bid that was actually submitted had the addendum connected to it. I believe that should be a prima facie proof that Civil did agree to the addendum. All of Civil's prices were connected to that addendum. None of the prices have changed. All of their prices have stayed the same. And, I think some of the key factors in whether there's a slight irregularity or a slight technical defect that's not material is whether the price changes, the quantity changes, the quality, or the delivery. None of those things changed. Civil's been a longtime contractor for the city. So the city was on notice that it's pre-qualified, that it's in compliance with the equal employment certifications, and again, it's $152,000. That's difference between the P. Flanagan, who the Department of Transportation is submitting, should get the project, and Civil Construction. It's not a small amount, and all of the defects or the irregularities are not material.
So you're saying that Civil filled out and signed all 3 pages in the bid book. Is that what you're saying?
They filled out and signed them. They didn't submit them initially. Essentially, they submitted the forms in the bid package that were not signed because they were in their bid package back at the office.
Yeah,
Once they got,
But that's a part of the bid process. Am I correct?
Yes.
Because any other
Your instructions that
bidder
you-
would be, thrown out for the same thing that you're arguing that he should get it for.
well, I think you would be correct if it was a material defect. If because these items weren't signed, the numbers would change. The quality of the project or the quantities would change. None of these things have changed. It was simply a slight irregularity. And when we look at the letter from the city on April 5th, those are the terms of art that the city uses, a slight irregularity or technical defect. And that's what we believe this was. It was just a slight irregularity or technical defect.
Mr. Nielsen?
Well, you would agree that material that's required to be submitted with a bid has to be submitted by the date the bid is due. Would you agree with that?
My position is that there was a slight irregularity. None of the numbers have changed. Civil's been a long-time contractor. It does good work for the city.
So-
And quite frankly, there's $152,000 in the balance.
I very much appreciate the $152,000. Is it your position that nothing in the bid package other than price it matters?
No, it does matter that the contractors are in compliance with equal employment opportunities, which Civil is, and they are.
Does it matter that they have the capacity to do the work?
It does,
So there are things other than price.
of course.
But you're saying that the things on these 3 pages that were admittedly submitted late, you say didn't affect price, therefore they're not material.
I am saying that they're not material, and they did not affect price. Yes.
Do you have, can you cite us to any instance where the Board of Estimates has approved the failure to submit documents like this?
I cannot today.
Anything else from anybody else?
Call for the vote.
Sir, you want to say something?
Yes, sir. I'm a project manager for civil construction.
State your name.
Oh, John Shuffler, civil construction. Project manager for civil construction. I work on several contracts with the city. I feel that this is detrimental to just give the $152,000 away just because of some little minor paperwork issue that I pick up documents every week, and before I hand the lady the check over there, I have to be pre-qualified before she gives me the package, before she even states it. So I just really like to have this contract based on that, and yes, civil construction can do this work.
It's not a matter of whether Civil can do the work. It's a matter that 3 documents that were not signed, which was clearly stated that all these documents must be signed. And it's not immaterial, it's a material defect. And we normally don't even typically reverse that, because if we start doing that, then we'll be here every day, all day, with contractors coming in saying that the 3 pages that I did not sign does not matter. It does matter.
Yes, that's clearly understood, sir. I understand that.
Okay.
It does matter.
All right.
And
I'll entertain a motion.
I move to deny the bid protest and approve the award as recommended by the department.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. The motion carries. Thank you. There being no more business before the board, the meeting will recess until bid opening at 12 noon.
yes.
Good afternoon. The board is now in session for the receiving and opening of bids. I have the following addenda to note. Department of Recreation and Parks, RP 16806, Canton Parking Lot Resurfacing. Please change the bid due date from July the 20th, 2016 to July 27th, 2016. Department of Public Works Water 1204 Druid Lake Finished Water Tanks. Please change the bid due date from July 20th, 2016 to July 27th, 2016. Bureau of Purchases B5000 4530 Baltimore City Shuttle Transit Service. Please change bid due date from July 20th, 2016 to September the 14th, 2016. Those are the addenda.
Hearing no objections, so ordered.
The bids to be received today, July 20th, 2016. Purchases B50004627, original equipment manufacturer, actuators and parts. Pronounce it. Actuators and parts. Bid price is $77,000 for the company Edwin Elliott and Company Inc. Edwin Elliott Company and Inc. $77,000.
Refer this bid to the Bureau of Purchases for tabulation and report.
The next item is purchasing B50004650, fabricate signs for Carroll Park. First company is Triangle Sign and Service LLC. Total bid price is $127,420. That's
Sorry.
Triangle Sign and Service LLC, $127,420. The next one is Signs USA Inc., and the total bid price is $139,242.40. The next company is Complete Signs. The bid price is $150,108. $150,108.
Thank you.
The next company is Color Ad Inc., and the bid price is $98,980. $98,980. The next company is Belsinger Sign Works Inc. Belsinger Sign Works Inc. Total bid price is $117,125. $117,125. The next company is Shannon Baum Signs, Inc., and the bid amount is $125,840. $125,840.
Refer these bids to the Bureau of Purchases for tabulation and report.
The next item is the Bureau of Purchases 50004656 polymetric floculant for gravity belt thickening facility for Back River wastewater treatment plant. The company is Tidewater Products, and the total amount $490,644. $490,644. For the company SNF Polydyne, there is no bid at there is no bid response at this time. Okay. Okay. The next company is BASF Corporation. Total bid amount is $430,597.44. $430,597.44. The next company is Coin Chemical. There is no bid at this time. The next company is Chimera Water Solutions. There is no bid at this time.
Refer these bids to the Bureau of Purchases for tabulation and report.
There being no more bids at this time, this meeting is adjourned.